Welcome to my channel. I am Ben, the business analyst expert.
In today's video, we're going to talk about one of the best strategies to 10x or even 100x your investment in the current bull market. Bitcoin just hit $107,000, and if you're thinking you missed the boat, you're dead wrong. The real opportunity is just getting started, but it's not where most people are looking. Here's the math everyone's missing. To double your money on Bitcoin from $107,000, it needs to hit $214,000. That's a $107,000 increase. But to 10x a $1,000 investment in an altcoin trading at 10 cents, it only needs to hit $1. That's where smart money is positioning right now. In the next 8 minutes, I'll show you the exact strategy to potentially 10x your gains during this cycle, the research method that separates winners from losers, and the one resource that's been consistently ahead of the curve. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified on future videos. Here's what most people miss about crypto cycles. Altcoin season typically follows 6 to 12 months after Bitcoin peaks. Let me give you some real numbers from history. In 2017, Bitcoin went 20x, going from $1,000 to $20,000. Impressive, right? But during that exact same period, Ethereum went 175x from $8 to $1,400. Cardano, it went 155x from 2 cents to $3.10. This pattern isn't accidental. It's mathematical. When Bitcoin gets expensive, investors start looking for the next big thing. That's when altcoins explode. So here's my 3-tier strategy that balances risk with explosive potential. Think of this like a pyramid. Tier 1 is your foundation. Put 50% in Bitcoin and Ethereum. These are your safety nets in crypto, with 2 to 5x potential during this cycle. Tier 2 is your growth engine. 30% in established altcoins with 5 to 15x potential. And Tier 3 is your moonshot portfolio. 20% in emerging projects with 10 to 100x potential. Think of it like real estate. Bitcoin is Manhattan, expensive but relatively safe. Altcoins are up-and-coming neighborhoods. Higher risk, but massive upside if you pick right. Let me tell you a personal story that illustrates this perfectly. I once put $500 into a project I'd researched thoroughly. I understood the technology, believed in the team, saw the potential. That $500 turned into $47,000 in 8 months. Life-changing money from a small position. But here's the reality check. I also had 3 other $500 investments that went to zero during that same period. The key is research and position sizing. You can't just throw money at random coins and hope for the best. This brings us to the biggest problem in crypto today. There are over 10,000 cryptocurrencies out there. 10,000! Most retail investors lack the resources for proper research. They're scrolling through Twitter, watching YouTube videos, following influencers who might not even hold the coins they're promoting. Social media creates noise, not signal. You need quality research to separate winners from losers. So what separates the winners from the losers? 3 things. Early identification of trends and opportunities before they become obvious. Understanding of project fundamentals and tokenomics, not just price movements. And access to quality analysis before it goes mainstream. This is why successful investors join research communities. Let me give you a perfect example. Remember Solana? Back in early 2021, most people had never heard of it. It was trading around $1.50, but quality research groups identified it at $3 to $4 based on its technical capabilities and ecosystem development. They saw what was coming before the mainstream caught on. By November 2021, Solana hit $260. That's the power of proper research and early identification. Now, I want to talk about a specific research group that's caught my attention. Keystone Research Group. What makes them stand out in a sea of crypto influencers and so-called experts? First, they have a documented track record with complete transparency. They show you their wins and their losses. Second, they focus on fundamental analysis over hype. No moonshot promises or get-rich-quick schemes. Third, they provide real-time market analysis and educational resources. And fourth, they've built a community of serious investors for meaningful discussion, not just meme posting. They consistently identify high-potential opportunities before they go mainstream through rigorous technical analysis, team evaluation, and market timing. While others are chasing pumps, they're finding the next Solana at $3. Let's recap what we've covered today. Bitcoin at 108,000 offers limited upside compared to quality altcoins. The three-tier strategy balances risk and reward potential. But proper research is the difference between gambling and investing. Here's the thing. We're potentially entering the most explosive phase of this crypto cycle. While Bitcoin consolidates at these high levels, altcoins are quietly setting up for their run. History shows us this pattern repeats every cycle. The question isn't whether it will happen. The question is whether you'll be positioned properly when it does. If you're serious about maximizing your potential gains this cycle, I recommend checking out Keystone Research Group. They've consistently identified opportunities before they go mainstream. The link is in the description below. Remember, the best opportunities come to those who are prepared and positioned before the crowd arrives. Don't wait till everyone's talking about the next big altcoin. By then, the biggest gains are already gone. Also note that this is educational content only, not financial advice. Crypto investments are extremely risky. Only invest what you can afford to lose completely.
Please subscribe to my channel if you have not done it yet, and don't forget to click the notification button. I hope you guys learned and enjoyed this video. Thank you, and have a great day.